All of a sudden, you know, these coins have doubled. These coins have almost tripled from the original issue price before certification, before first day of issue.
So even before certification, they're tripling.
Before all that tripling, yeah.
Wow.
So what that means is all this, you know, wouldn't have been in effect, you know, $39.95 would have been a nice price. Right now, $39.99.95 is an amazing price.
That's unbelievable.
It's a fantastic price. And it's a price that I don't think 3 days or 5 days or 8 days or 10 days from now, I'm going to be able to have or honor. I anticipate me selling this coin in the future for as much as $1,000 or even $2,000 more. I don't know for sure. I can't absolutely positively guarantee. I have 3 dozen now remaining out of 100. And you understand, I debuted this like 7 hours ago.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Okay? Okay, no, that's not true. It was 2 a.m. this morning, however many hours that is.
Yes, oh, so this morning.
This morning.
He debuted it this morning.
And I got 36 coins.
Right, we have 36 coins left.
Okay.
And again, no idea. Well, here's the thing. I think you can pretty much guarantee that when he brings it back, you're not going to see that price. It just can't happen.
I so wish.
Yeah, wouldn't that be lovely? And because it's such a limited run, it's going to dry up.
It already has.
Right, and then once that happens, and again, keeps going, right?
I had a friend of mine today, like I said, all he did, he searched, called every single solitary dealer he knew on the planet. Right. I said, I need some coins. And he got me 15 coins. He's only been in the business 43 years.
Oh my gosh.
So he called every contact he had, he got me 12.25 coins.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's it, at about $300 more than I wanted to pay. But we had to fill the edition.
Right.
So now,
wow, that's crazy.
So now, I've got the palladium in NGC. Okay, so it's the same coin, just different grading company, which is a big deal. Because there's some people that only do Annex, only do NGC. I felt important to get NGC.
Were you surprised you could find the other grading company coins?
Here's the funny part.
Because there's very few of these.
So one of the guys I do business with is basically, I think he's the largest NGC dealer. I mean, he sells tens, maybe $100 million, $200 million worth of coins a year.
Oh my gosh.
He's the guy.
Okay.
So I called him and I said, you know, I'm going to need a couple of hundred palladiums. He says, yeah, sure, no problem. So I talked to him yesterday. I said, how many palladiums you got for me? He says, I got 20. I'm like, what do you mean 20?
I need a couple hundred.
I said, no, I meant I need a couple hundred. He says, I got 20. I said, 20? He goes, Mike, same boat I'm in. Guys I've done business with for 20 years reneged on the deal. I called them up and I said, they go, it's worth more money. I said, I'll give you $100 more. They go, okay. And then they call back 20 minutes later and say, I need another 75. I need another 100. I mean, it's literally going up $100 an hour.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
oh, that's
it was just insane. So at the end of the day, he called in every favor he had on the planet. I got every single one of his palladium coins. And we have 40. Okay, I got 40.
You're like,
like, that's it. I go, that's it? That's what you got? He says, I got you 40. That's it. Not a single solitary additional coin. I got 40 coins, and that's all I'm going to be able to do in NGC. And same thing, this is my handshake price. Okay?
Right.
I mean, I paid about $600 more than I wanted to for these coins, but that's what it went to get 40 coins.
Wow.
I don't know what we have left on these. We showed these since we just, and I didn't show them this morning.
No, this is first. This is brand new for us.
Brand new. And I held it for this show.
Right.
I didn't even activate the item number this morning, you know, so because I figured they might all be gone.
You go online and get them,
because we've sold so many over the course of the day.
Sure.
I mean, last night, by the time the show was over, I think we'd sold 20 or 25 coins, something like that. By the time we got on the air, we'd sold 50 coins.
Right.
So, you know, 25 coins sold throughout the day.
Right.
And that's exactly what's going to happen here.
Sure.
So these are NGC early release. As you can see, proof 70.
Wait, what does
Ultra.
early release mean?
Early release is just additional designation like we do first day of issue.
Yes.
NGC does early release, okay, is what this is, which means it was released in the first 30 days.
Oh, okay.
Is what it was. And so this is an early release, special early release designation of the high relief. And so for those of you that are looking for NGC, this is the coin that you're looking for. This is, I can tell you, these 40 coins are the only 40 coins I will be able to do at $39.99.95. That is an absolute guarantee.
Right. If it comes back, it's
that's right. If it comes back, it's going to be a minimum of $500 more.
Right.
A minimum.
Okay, now we just hit the top of the hour. We're moving into the 9 o'clock hour. Can you go back and explain what happened in case you missed the original story? Because we've done 2 coins in a row, the exact same coins, 2 different grading companies.
Which is important.
Yes.
Okay, so we still have the Annex coin. We have a few of the Annex coins, which is first day of issue, exclusive to us. Then I've got the early release NGC coin, because many people ask us for NGC as well. And believe it or not, there'll be a fair number of our serious collectors that will buy both of these coins.
Okay.
They'll buy the Annex coin and the NGC coin. You know, and they have different, you know, kind of different aficionados, if you will.
Right,
some people prefer one coin to the other. Some other people just buying whatever coin they feel is the best value, and that's why we held the price for both of these. So what happened is this Palladium coin came out. It was released last Thursday. The United States Mint allowed one per household. They made 15,000 coins. If they made 150,000 coins, they would have sold them. 15,000 coins, they sold out in, I don't know, 90 seconds, probably.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe 90 seconds.
Right.
So for us to get coins to do this, we have to get to people literally one per person. So if I have 40 of these coins with the way these are certified, we had to find, the guy that did these had to find 80 individual people that would sell their Palladium coins, so 80 individual transactions. And there's lots of people that have, you know, so they get everybody in their family to buy them, so they have 8 coins. And so those are the people that were reneging on this. So he said, you know, we'll give you X amount of money, you know, over what the original issue price was. We're paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars over the original issue price. Wasn't enough.
This is all since Thursday.
This is all since Thursday. I mean, this coin, the ungraded, uncertified part of this coin since Thursday.
This is Thursday last week?
This is Thursday last week.
Oh my God.
So this is 8 days ago.
Okay.
This coin right here, since Thursday last week, wholesale, you know, just in original, not certified in original government packaging, has gone up $1,000.
With no grading?
No grading. Just the coin itself has gone up at minimum.
And people have no idea what the level of condition it is.
Have no idea. Just in the original government box, $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 has increased in value in literally 1 week.
God.
This is the price we had decided to charge. This is the price that we decided to charge weeks ago.
Right.
So we're honoring this price for this batch of coins only.
And that's an important.
That's an important
really
distinction.
Important, yes.
That's a very important distinction. You know, is what we had. And so I don't know how many, you know, like I said, $39, $99, $95. I have exactly 40 to sell. Right. Not a single additional coin.
Right. Well, you don't have 40
I know.
now. We do not have 40
we
now.
We don't have 40 now.
No, sir,
okay.
we don't.
Because I called about 20 minutes before the show, and I begged for another 10 coins. He said, absolutely, positively
not. Couldn't do it.
Just cannot do it. He says, I'm just not willing to take the chance because I don't own the coin. And he says, so what happens is if I don't own these coins and I guarantee and then what happens is we go on the air. So now we have a self-fulfilling prophecy when we go on the air and spend 30 minutes in essence on these 2 coins.
Right. You've got to deliver.
Well, not only that, but now people go, this is a really popular coin because people watch us.
Right.
So all of a sudden, what we have probably done by simply we just changed the entire game again.
Yeah.
On
because
this.
the edition is so small to begin with.
That's right. And so, like I said, I have less than 3 dozen of these, and those are the only 3 dozen coins. Actually, it's like 30 coins now that I can do at $39, $99, $95. That's it.
Yeah, you don't have 3 dozen.
I don't have 3 dozen. Yeah. And so what happens is then that's it. Those are the only coins that I can do at this. And so he says I can't give you another 10 coins because if I don't own the coins right now, I might end up having to pay $4,000 a coin or $5,000 a coin. And there's only 15,000 coins, and there's no batches of them.
Right.
In other words, they're literally all what we call singletons.
And it could be single people throughout the whole country.
Well, it's absolutely
you've got to find them, right?
Right, precisely.
It's not like you're going to a coin middleman who's got 50 of them sitting there.
Well, if he did, he talked to 50 individual people.
Right.
And he paid each one of those 50 individual people extra money, and then he puts them together and he charges us extra money.
Right.
And then we still have to certify them. And then we have the coins that didn't certify. And so that's why the 70 coins are so valuable, if you can even find them out there. And you have so many people, and I had, you know, I made some internet purchases. People they all just refunded my money. Nobody delivered a coin.
No.
Nobody delivered a coin.
So you really have been scouring
every single places I've started looking for coins and I just can't find them. It's the most amazing thing. And I know people are going, really? And I go, you know, you've watched me here for almost going on 20 years now.
Sure.
This is not a story that I've told before, because it's not a story that's happened before.
I've never heard you have to hunt so hard to get coins.
For me, usually it's 6 or 8 or 10 or 15 or 20 phone calls. I know everybody. Right? And it's as simple as I know every person that does every single solitary thing out there, and all I have to do is make the phone call and get in and get the coin. So now let's talk about the coin itself.
Yes.
Okay, so now you know how hard it is to get. Now you know that this coin is certified perfect. Now you know that this is my original issue price and I can only do it for these coins. Now understand, this is a solid palladium coin. So when it says palladium there, this is not layered, this is not plated, this is not vermeil, this is 1 ounce of pure palladium. You have to understand, palladium is significantly rarer than gold. In the Earth's crust, it occurs about 10,000 times rarer. In terms of what is mined every year, it's about 30 to 50 times rarer. These coins made by the United States government represent about 10% of all the palladium that will be mined in 2018.
Around the world.
Around the world. And understand, palladium has industrial uses for catalytic converters and other things like that. So it is actually needed. So most of the palladium that's mined is actually used and destroyed in essence.
Right.
It's not always recovered. Okay, because people they use platinum because palladium's too expensive. They use rhodium or platinum to be able to do like jewelry and that kind of stuff. When they plate jewelry, that's usually rhodium. Right. Same family. So you have platinum, rhodium, iridium, and then you have palladium. And so this is kind of the big one when it comes into that. So you have a coin that is pure palladium. You have a coin that they only made 15,000
of. And by the way, that's 99.95.
Yeah, 3 nines. Yes. 9995 fine.
Right.
So pure palladium.
Yeah.
Then you have, from a collecting standpoint, the design of the coin is important. You start with the front of the coin, and I thought that was very unique that they did this, is they took the Mercury dime, which is always one of my absolute favorite coins.
Why?
One of my absolute, it's just a beautiful coin. I love the Mercury dime. And in America, for 75 years, it was ubiquitous. It was that was the change everybody had.
Right.
But it was a little itty bitty, teeny tiny, and they wore off almost immediately. And so so now we can show the Mercury dime in all its glory, except it's in pure palladium.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous? In proof palladium.
It almost looks like sculpture. It's so dimensional.
It does. And then look at this in the 3-dimensional part of this.
Yeah.
Now, the reverse of this, we have 2 dozen of these coins left. And like I said, it is the final and only 2 dozen that I can do at $39.99.95. Understand that.
Again.
Will not happen again, cannot happen again. Will not happen again, cannot happen again. In NGC, I'll bring them back. They're going to be 4,500, 4,800, or 5,000, or whatever the number is.
And trust me, it'll happen, because everybody does this. They watch, and then it'll be so funny. I'll do a show with him, and he goes, "Oh, you know, we launched this at like not this one, another coin. Remember we did it at $129? Well, of course I do it." And then he brings it back, and it's so much more expensive. And I swear people don't believe him. They're like, "Oh yeah, right." It's really true. Like, it happens all the time.
I remember the 2011 reverse proof American silver eagle. They made 100,000. I remember that coin, okay?
Yep.
I brought it out at $199, and I said, folks, you need to buy this. These are hard to get. And we sold them eventually. Then I brought them out at $299, and I said, you need to buy this. It's still really hard to get. Well, I sell them today for $1,499 when they're here.
Oh, Pete.
And when I can get them. Yeah. And that type of thing happens all the time. This is going to be one of those coins.
Yes.
I can just tell you that right now. And unfortunately, NGC, very popular company. I don't have any PCGSs. I don't know that anybody has any PCs right now. I saw one PCGS first day of issue, and it might have been overpriced simply because it was an early one that was available in the market.
Was it 70?
8,000, yeah. $8,000 for the 70.
Already? Since Thursday?
Yeah, since Thursday. Yeah, since Thursday, first day of issue. And that's what's happening.
Wow.
So you've got, and so I want to go back to the reverse of the coin. I got to get a little kind of, be kind of a coin nerd here. So what you have now with this is Adolph Wyman designed the Walking Liberty $half, considered to be one of the most beautiful coins ever done by the United States government. As a matter of fact, the front of that coin is on the American silver eagle today. They brought it back. The reverse of that coin is this majestic eagle that's just truly, truly, truly spectacular in every respect that you can possibly think of in that eagle. He did several designs for the reverse of the Walking Liberty $half. This was one of them. Okay? This was one of them. So this has been sitting in the U.S.
They've never used this design
They
before.
never used this design.
This is the very first time
They brought it back 100 years later.
brought it out.
Brought it back and put it on this coin. It's been sitting there for 100 years waiting to get put on a coin.
That's so cool.
The designer of the coin.
And it's really gorgeous.
I love that.
Yeah.
Look at this. So you have that eagle. That is a bold American eagle done in literal 3D solid palladium. We're under 20 coins now that we're going to be able to do in the NGC. And like I said, unfortunately, I can tell you right here, right now, I'm not going to be able to. I mean, this is the quantity. What I have, the quantity I have is the quantity I have.
Right, right.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Done, gone, and over is what we're looking at in terms of NGC.
Right, because it's not like you have a whole lot of these sitting back in a warehouse somewhere.
I got 0.
Right. I mean, he's
I literally
on
begged
the
for
phone.
10 additional coins.
Exactly.
I literally begged. I said, come on, I'll buy dinner next time we go out, and I never buy dinner. And so, you know, yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter.
You wouldn't have to buy dinner.
I knew I wouldn't have to because I knew he wouldn't give me the coins. But I got these out of him, which was every single solitary coin that I had. Can I get also an update, if possible, on the annex coins?
Because we have.
Okay, we're down to 3 dozen of the annex coins. When
right.
I had more of the annex coins.
And it's the same proof, it's the same coin, just different company.
High relief. We'll give you another look at it here in just a minute.
Good,
it's high relief, okay,
right,
and it's all that. So anyway, it's all that.
And a bag of chips.
And all that in a bag of chips, yeah. Only like a really nice bag of chips, like a solid gold bag of
really
chips.
Really great bag, yeah. Like the kind you really want.
So you've got this, and so you've got a coin that's spectacular. You've got a coin that's a limited edition. You got a coin that's completely and totally sold out from the United States Mint in like 90 seconds.
Wow.
Then you have a coin.
Imagine how happy the people were, because it was to the public. The public could have ordered it at this one, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the people who actually got through and got it, how happy they were? They were just probably like,
it went on
yes,
sale at noon.
Yes.
It was sold out by 12:02.
That's crazy.
And I mean, and I've done this before where they've done other coins like this, not quite as good as this one. And you get in there and then the entire system kind of crashes. And you're just clicking like a madman.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You're just literally going,
and sometimes you get in and sometimes you don't.
Oh,
and the people that got in got one of these coins. Now, I had to find those people. I got to buy the coin from them. I got to give them way more than what it was going to be 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And then we have to have them certified. We got to get the coin 70. And these are the NGCs. Like I said, I have far fewer of the NGCs than I do of the annex coins. And these are the only NGCs that I'm going to be able to do at $39.99.95. And I think the same is true of the annex coins. All told, we had about 120 or 25 coins, which is the greatest aggregation of these coins on the planet.
Right. Like nobody had more than that.
Nobody has more than that. And we sold like 100 coins already.
Right. Right.
So we're just about out of our coins.
Both of them are down to the final quantities on those.
Yes.
I mean, if you either one, we're going to show the info on the other one in a second. Exact same coin, just 2 different grading companies. And like you said, people do collect, and first day of issue is the other coin.
Now, here's the other thing. In a coin that's this volatile, okay, that's this popular, that's this hot, one of the things that we do, and one of the reasons we have such incredible success here at the Coin Show at HSN, is you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Oh, that's a great point.
Very good point.
That's
Nobody else is going to give you that. I mean, people won't even honor a price for me for 60 seconds, okay? You know, let alone 30 days.
Yeah, that's
okay?
a good point. Yeah.
So you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, you know, if this coin isn't everything that I said it is, when you get it home, it's not truly spectacular. If you don't like anything about it, you just send it back. Right. You understand that? That's at this point with this coin, I just as soon get it back.
Seriously, in 30 days, he'd be really happy when it comes back. He'll be like, yay, because it's worth a lot more now. Well, and I think that is an excellent point that you're really doing. You take it home for 30 days, see what happens. Look, watch, you know, just go online and see what's happening with this crazy coin. And you got it in your hand and you're just like, And you know what? If it doesn't occur and you're like, nope, I'm sending it back, Mike will be so happy.
Well, and here's the thing. This is one of the things this is the reason they call it a collectible as opposed to a manufactured good.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
This is the very
example.
definition of a collectible. First
of
all, phenomenally limited edition. Okay, only 15,000.
Super rare metal.
Super rare.
But
super rare metal. So you have the intrinsic value.
Yes.
You got the rarity. You've got the beautiful design of the coin. Right. You've got the, we can call it hype. I mean, you know, but at the end of the day, sometimes hype is real. Sometimes not hype. Hype isn't hype, it's just fact.
Right.
and that's what we have with this coin. Like I said, I'm bringing my 50 years to bear.
Super low edition, total run, like crazy, 15,000, right?
Right.
Okay. And then grade at 70 perfect.
Yes.
The next level of rarity.
Yes. All of those things.
Yeah.
All of those things. Okay. And I'm just looking at this right now. I'm under a dozen.
Yeah. That's going to be gone.
Okay, so this is going to be gone. Yeah. Okay, so this will be, you're looking at, I got about a minute and a half here in my final prime time presentation of an NGC Palladium early release for $39.99.95.
Right.
I will bring this coin back. Understand, I will sell this coin again.
How tough do you think, because this is so hard for you to find, and literally you are working on it today to get more.
Well, understand, it's not necessarily hard to find. I can find coins if I just pay $500 more.
Right, exactly.
Okay, or $1,000 more, or $2,000. For me to be able to do the price that I agreed on at $39.99.95, I can't find any coins. Now, if I'm just indiscriminate in price and said I'm just charging $6 grand, like I've seen out there, I could get another 50 or 100 coins.
Right.
Okay, so when that guy calls me and said, how much will you give me? I go, $4,200. Okay, sure. How many you want? I got 4.
Right.
But when I want to make sure that we give you this incredibly collectible, incredibly desirable coin that you see right here. In absolutely perfect grade, in early release, and I want to absolutely give it to you at $39. I can't pay more than $39.99.95 for it.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, I can for the sample. Like I said, this is another one of these coins. I got about 6,000 in this coin.
Oh my gosh.
Because we had to fly it around. This one had to be flown to Florida. Okay, we had to find the coin because we had to get one of the first coins done. We had to fly it to Florida. We had to have it graded. I had to have it sent here. It's just crazy what we have to go through to do this. But I think it's important because when a coin like this releases, people come here because they know we're going to have the coins. We're going to have the good coins. We're going to have the important coins. We're going to have the coins that are crucial and collectible and desirable. And we're going to give you the best possible price that we can give you. I've got fewer than 10 of these coins now remaining.
And guaranteeing the authenticity.
Sure, and 30-day money-back guarantee.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine? It's just, and again, if you get it tonight, hold on to it and just watch what happens. Watch the internet, look at the buzz, look it up, see what's going on. And in 30 days, if you're saying, yeah, no, it didn't quite work out the way I wanted, you send it back. And I'm telling you, he'd be thrilled to get it back because he will have a higher price on this when it comes back.
I have 7 coins.
Oh, that's it.
7 coins, okay, left at $39.99.95. And like I said, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. There it is, 7 coins. Yeah. Okay, there's 7 coins left. 30-day money-back guarantee. 30-day money-back guarantee. So in other words, like I said, you're not getting trapped in this coin if you don't want to be in there. Nobody else is going to do that for you.
I think that's important because even if you don't fully understand it, but you do get the idea of how really crazy rare this is, it's nice to have that 4-week buffer. Sure. It's a 4-week buffer to make sure you made a smart move.
I understand. At $39.95, $99.95, this isn't a trinket. I get that, okay? Yeah. This is a serious collectible. Sure. This is pure palladium. This is an exceptionally rare coin. This is the hottest coin in the world today, period. I get those things. But still, it's a nice comfort to know you got 30 days to realize what you're going to do.
You really do, because you know what? No other dealer would do that.
No.
If you were,
I said they won't even guarantee me 60 seconds.
You can't get 60 seconds.
By the time I dial them back, the price goes up.
They're like, oops, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and he said, and it's funny because he said it's a handshake business. You never have had that happen before. And you said repeatedly, people said, now, you know what, Mike, sorry, I can't sell it to you for the price I just told you I was going to sell it to you for.
I'm just like, what? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Right.
How does that even happen? But that's what we're doing. This is our handshake price. Yeah, we got 5 left.
We have 5 left.
We'll now sell it on these here in just a little bit.
Yeah,
we're going to take a quick look at the annex. We're going to look
at the annex version. So this is the original one. It's the exact same coin, right? Same coin.
Same coin, but it's annex now.
Right.
So slightly different label. This is exclusive to us, okay? This is 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. This is high relief. This is first day of issue. Okay? This is first day of issue is what we're going to have on that. So first day of issue, exclusive to us. And what is the, we are? Okay, great. Yeah. So we're going to do that here in just a second. I want to show that. We're going to hand this coin to me real quickly. This is exclusive to us, of course.
3 left of what?
Of the NGC.
Yeah, 3.
The NGC, there's 3 coins. We had 40 50, 42.
No, like 42.
What?
Oh, they're gone.
They're gone.
So
okay,
NGC's
is
gone. This is all we have left
This is
now.
all I have left because I had more of these, okay?
Right.
Not many more. And so there it is, exclusive to us, once again, high relief, first day of issue. Now the NGC, there was an NGC first day of issue that was like 7,000 or something.
That's crazy.
You know, so I had the early release.
That was called early release.
That was gone, yeah. And then I have this. So this is first day of issue annex. You can only buy this here. Absolute, positive, guaranteed lowest price that you're going to have on that, of course, comes in the Red Oak presentation box, $39.99.95. This is my handshake price. My handshake's good.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, that's true.
So when I said we were going to do this for $39.95, we did it for $39.99.95, folks. So
But that's
a
the
big
last
thing.
time you're going to see it.
That's all. Yeah. Well, I have like 34 coins left.
Right, yeah.
There was 100. So we sold like 140 of these.
Yes.
I mean, that represents.
And he just launched them this morning in one show.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, that represents probably 5% of the entire mintage. One of every coin made in the world. In the hottest coin in America we had and sold here today.
That's great. That's really great. Okay.
Continue to call in. I have a few more of these. I think the NGCs are sold out. Is that correct? NGCs are sold out.
The NCGs are completely, you can't even get that one now. So what you have left will be, just a couple dozen in the one you just saw, which is great. This is just crazy, right? That's such a crazy good story.
So now let's
That's a good one.
So now we'll get a metal that's not quite as popular.
Maybe platinum.
Pure platinum.
Yeah, how about pure platinum?
How about pure platinum?
I don't know. Okay, here we go. Now this is a really,
how about $500 price break on platinum?
Yeah, you notice my only note on my card?
Yeah.
It says 500 off with about 10 lines underneath it.
Check
First
out
time
this
back
eagle.
Since February.
Yes.
So it's been a long time since we've seen this.
This is, as you can see right here, this is first day of issue. Wow. This is, they're doing a special platinum series, okay? And this is first day of issue, so they're doing a different platinum coin every year to go over the Constitution of the United States, the birth of the Constitution. And
cool.
This one is the preamble of the Constitution in the Independence series. This is life that you're going to see right here.
That's neat.
1 ounce pure platinum, 1 ounce pure platinum. I just have, in the edition of 198, I've got a few coins left, is all that I have. And so what I decided to do is, in the midst of this palladium insanity, okay?
A little platinum.
the palladium insanity, I said, we'll do a little platinum and let's go ahead and take $500 off.
Why not?
Ounce of pure platinum.
That's cool.
Okay?
That's really neat.
So that's really cool. $100 coin, the largest denomination the United States government has ever done on a coin. As you can see, 1 ounce, 9995 pure platinum.
That's nice.
Certified perfect. Certified first day of issue, 100% exclusive to us here at HSN.
And again, you started, the limited edition is 198. How many do we have left, Daryl, on this one? We don't have a lot.
Not many. It's our
we
final quantity.
We have 58 left.
That's the final quantities. That's it. That's the last of the quantity. That's
right?
all done.
Okay. Now, where did you find this one? Like, how did you get a hold of these?
Well, the United States government sold them at the beginning of the year. We bought some coins, okay? And so we had those available, but we had to get these first day of issue.
Yes, right.
So, that we got those, at the very, very beginning of the year. We were able to do the Platinum Eagle, the life part of the Platinum Eagle that you're going to have, and so that's why we're able to take $500 off that you're going to have. $100 coin, $100 face value. Now, obviously, an ounce of pure platinum is worth more than $100, okay? Do the math.
How much? I don't know how much platinum is.
Platinum's about the same price as gold, give or take. So, it's up there. Platinum used to be about double gold.
Right.
It wasn't that long ago that platinum was $2,500 an ounce.
Right.
Just the platinum part of that. Platinum has gone down a little bit, which makes it, I think, a real value metal.
Like an opportunity.
Yeah, an opportunity metal, because it is about 10 times rarer than gold. And sells for about the same price. So, there's no gold eagles that I can sell you at $24.99.95. No,
really?
No, none. Not a proof gold eagle, let alone a proof pure platinum eagle at $24.99.95 for, like I said, just a handful of folks. Once again, it's a 3-coin set that the United States government is going to do, and this is the 2018 version. They call it the preamble to the Constitution, and they call it life.
And did you say this is the first of the 3-coin set?
This is the second of the 3-coin set. I think the very first one was done in 2017, so this is the second coin in the preamble.
And there'll only be 3?
There are only going to be 3, so they do one per year.
Rare.
So it's a 1 year only. So it's a 1 year only issue.
Okay.
So this will only be made this year. Okay, exceptionally rare as well. That you're going to have very limited edition, and there you're going to have that pure platinum. And I love the eagle. That is as bold and a action-packed eagle as any coin that I've ever seen the United States government make. Like I said, one. Yeah.
Okay. We're getting updates.
We're getting updates. I'm going, yeah, really?
Okay. Okay.
Platinum's okay.
Yeah, couple quick things on this too. Again, $500 off, and that's a price break. If we have them left, I absolutely guarantee this, from our point, is it'll go up to almost $3,000. So you definitely just want to take advantage of it while you can. Yes, Daryl, what are you saying, my producer? Yes? Oh, geez. Okay. A lot of you were trying to get the palladium, and you missed out on the NGC. NGC. So what
Sold
we have left, right? Everybody then jumped on the annex.
Down to 28
left.
Now you understand,
Total.
the edition's 129.
Right.
So it's like I didn't quite have the whole edition, but that means 80 sold.
Right.
Okay, I got 80 of these sold.
Right.
I sold 40 of the NGCs. So that's like 120 coins.
And there's 28 left.
There's 28
total
of these left.
For the whole country. And it'll never be done again. You'll never get it this price again.
But not only that, this price or no this price, first day of issue, once you do 129, that's it, no matter what.
Right. Oh, that's right, it's done.
And that's exclusive to us.
Yeah, you can't even find that first day of issue.
And regardless of the grading company, whether it be NGC, PCGS, or Annex, first day of issue, you're not gonna find it $39.99.95.
Got it, right,
okay,
right.
so that's great.
So there you go, so a little update on the palladium. It is crazy. Even my producer, he's pretty in awe of this palladium story. We all are, actually. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you ready? We're moving on?
Well, I want to do this for a little bit because we got to get to the wall of coins.
We love the wall of coins.
I love the wall of coins. It's my favorite thing to sell.
The wall of coins.
Wall of coins.
Wall of coins. Coming up.
This coin, yeah.
Is Daryl talking?
Yeah, Daryl's talking.
Daryl, stop talking to Mike.
No.
Okay, this is the Ultra Cameo Silver Eagle.
Remember when I was talking to you earlier, I said one of the cool things about the fact that I'm here is the purchasing power we bring to the market.
Right, of course.
So what we're able to do because of our purchasing power, and when I team up with other guys that sell a lot of coins and stuff, we're able to bring things to bear that nobody else can, like this coin. If you remember, there's lots of different coins and there's lots of different, they have the, red core, white core, blue core, whatever. Then they have all the billion different labels and all that other stuff. Yeah. But what we did is we changed the core.
That's cool.
If you remember, we did the flag core, and I'm the exclusive distributor of NGC flag core. Yeah. And we've sold thousands and thousands. It's become one of the most popular coins in the marketplace today because it has guaranteed limited editions. I mean, there's nobody out there doing silly things with it. It's just a good, solid coin, one label, one core, one deal.
Right.
So what they did this year is the United States government released for the very first time in decades and decades and decades, a proof American Silver Eagle with a San Francisco Mint mark.
A proof
American Eagle, because they've been making them at the West Point Mint for decades and decades and decades now. They made them at the San Francisco Mint from 1986 to 1992 before they opened up the West Point Mint. And since then, it's been basically West Point Mint. Philadelphia Mint made it a couple years in there. But this year, for the 50th anniversary of the San Francisco Mint making proof coins, they did a West Point, regular West Point American Silver Eagle, and then they did a San Francisco Mint proof American Silver Eagle, which is this coin. Right. What we did is did the exclusive core, the gasket that holds this in the Golden Gate Bridge label.
That's cool.
100% exclusive to me, folks. You cannot buy this anywhere but right here, right now. This is the only place on the planet you can buy this coin, this Golden Gate Bridge coin, right here, right now, that we've done. And it's only for a San Francisco minted coin. Now, for us to do this, we have to do a gasket, okay? The mold to make this little piece of plastic that the coins go in is like $100 grand.
Get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't use an existing one?
No, we have to make one.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. It's an injection mold. And so you have to do that. So to do this, we have to commit to literally thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of coins to do this. And so we only have it in Silver Eagle size. So I can't do like the Golden Gate Bridge with nickels or dimes or pennies or quarters. Right. It's only, I can only afford one gasket. We committed to this gasket. And this is why you can only get it here. And then what we've done is here's the gasket right here. But you can't cut the top of the bridge off. Yeah. So we made the label so it fits right. Didn't it turn out gorgeous?
It's really, and it's very distinct.
Right. So what you now have is the S Mint Eagle, early release, Proof 70, Ultra Cameo, exclusive to me, 100% exclusive. And I can only do it for the S Mint because they're not doing an S Mint coin next year. So I basically did this kind of for this coin, okay? I can go back and do like the 86 to 92s, but getting those coins in 70, I mean, that's like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 coins.
Oh my gosh.
So this coin is kind of gonna be the Golden Gate Bridge label, or Golden Gate Bridge. There's lots of labels out there. That's the problem. That's why we went with this core, because there's been a billion different people just changing the labels right and left, and there's this label and that label and this thing and blah, blah, blah. And I said, let's keep the label old school. Let's just do a core, okay? And so it's simple, it's old school, and that's what we're doing.
It's certainly identifiable.
And 100% identifiable. Look at that coin, it is gorgeous.
It's really beautiful.
It is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And then from the fact that it is its own unique core, the fact that it's its own label, that it's 100% exclusive to us, people collect coins by population. In other words, how many are made. Well, I can tell you the population of this coin, how many of these coins are in existence right now, is like 400. What I have, I mean, I have 400. I graded 400 coins.
No kidding.
Okay, that's what there is.
Right.
I could make more perhaps down the road, but I mean, you know, right now it's 400.
Right.
And many of the other, you know, NGC proof 70s, thousands, tens of thousands. In the Silver Eagle, Mint State Silver Eagle, it's 127,000 or something like that. So when you have now, all of a sudden, you've got that rare, you know, well, you change this label and that label. I got one label, and we got the bridge core. Okay, Golden Gate Bridge core that we're going to have. And this one, by the way, goes like this.
It's really pretty.
See, that's the other side of the bridge. But I didn't want the coin to be upside down, so that's why I did that. Okay?
Oh, gotcha, right.
And then you see all the, that's all the security features of the coin and so on and so forth. Like I said, so people are going, so in terms of price, $199.95 wholesale price. Can't buy it for a penny less anyplace else.
Okay, got it.
Okay, because this coin right here is exclusive, 100% exclusive to me.
Right.
You're gonna get the red oak presentation box, you get the coin, and we're only gonna do S-minted coins in the Golden Gate Bridge label. Right. So very important for you to understand. It has to be an
you're not
S.
Going to put a West Point in there.
Right. It has to be an S minted.
Right.
It has to be an S minted Silver Eagle, because the only core I have is for Silver Eagle. So this, to get a Golden Gate Bridge core, it has to be an S minted American Silver Eagle. And there's only there's only like, even with all the special issues, I think there's about 9 coins. Okay,
wow.
So the entire universe. So you're getting, and this is the only one I can sell you for $199. I can tell you that. Everything else is going to go up relatively, at least arithmetically, if not exponentially. Sure. And so, great opportunity for you to be able to buy this coin exclusively. I'm debuting it right here on HSN today. When you say new, that means new. Right. Okay, it's not just a new look at this or whatever. This is the first time this has ever been seen anywhere, ever been done, ever been seen anywhere in the collecting world. You're looking at it and you have the opportunity to buy this day one.
And I just want to point out from our point of it for FlexPay, which is great because this is another one of those very special coins to add to your collection or to start a collection with. And with FlexPay, I think it makes it a little easier to step in and tip your toe into the water of coin collecting. With our Flex, you're spreading your payments out over 4 months, but you get it right away. It's not layaway. You don't have to go back and go to the coin dealer and pay him a little bit every month. And then by the time you want to get it, the price is going to be higher anyway. This is you get it right away.
If he doesn't renege on you.
Yeah, exactly. if he even stays in the deal.
Oh no, the price has gone up. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do.
Right?
And that really doesn't happen. But I mean, I'm still upset about the palladium thing.
You're chapped about that, I can tell.
I'm very chapped about that.
You know, those of you who didn't stick with the price you told me you'd sell it to me for.
Remember that.
You are, yes.
I will remember that.
And he has a very good memory. So any of his former colleagues that he was trying to get a deal with, he will remember what happened today. But I think what's really neat about this is you do have just a very unique coin, and I love how you've done the design itself. I think that's really outstanding.
So this is the plastic bar. This is the core that holds the coin. That's very, very important.
Right.
This thing. And traditionally for decades, it was just white. And then
because all the design was up here.
Right. It was just the label. Okay.
Yes.
See a little white label with lettering right here, and then this was just white. It was just very basic.
Very standard.
And then there was some. Then they did a black core, and then there was kind of a red core. But we were the very first ones to do a design on the core, and our first one was the flag.
The flag was great,
and if you go to HSN.com, we got all the flag core coins, and there's like 6 of them is all that there is.
Right.
You know that we've done in flag core. Well, this is the first bridge core coin, the Golden Gate Bridge core.
Actually, the nice thing about the flag is you can use it for other things. With this one, you made it wildly specific.
Wildly specific, but perhaps too specific. Perhaps too specific.
You might be regretting this later, but.
You know, because it has to be an S-minted American Silver Eagle.
Right.
Period.
Exactly.
It's the only way I can do the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right.
It's the only way I can do the Golden Gate Bridge.
That's really cool.
Very
I
unique,
can see
very
that
cool.
become a collectible in and of itself.
There's no doubt about it.
You just want all the Golden Gate ones that you would do eventually.
Yes.
But this is the very first one. Okay, we're gonna wrap up on this. We're gonna get into the wall of coins, in just a second. But do you have our HSN card? It comes in handy. And you know what's interesting is you can apply right now. If you're approved, you save $10 on whatever you're shopping for. I think that's only okay. What's really great is all the things that happen. Most of it we don't talk about on the air, but you'll find out when you have our card, and you can check it out on hsn.com. Coming up next, the much anticipated wall of coins just around the corner.
I love the customer. I think about everything they want in that product. Now we have Miracle Clean. It's so effective as a disinfectant and a cleaner. It is going to change the whole landscape in cleaning. It cuts grease and grime like nobody's business, kills 99.9% of germs, it eliminates odors as well. Clean is not clean without Miracle Clean.
Don't miss the world premiere of Joy Mangano's Miracle Clean, only on HSN.
The Sheryl Crow collection. It's everything that I love. It's very vintage inspired. Great jeans, incredible boots. It has a rock and roll twist. One of the things I love about it is that I'm able to empower women with some of my lyrics inside the clothing. Statements that are in my music that still, when I sing them, empower me. The Sheryl Crow woman is the woman that takes on life and says, I can do anything that I want to do and still be feminine.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Look what I have! The wall of coins. Actually, this is awesome because this is one of the hardest things, I think, other than this palladium thing.
Don't get me started.
No, he said it was, he goes, Suze, I can't even describe on air what my day was like today. He said it's much more dramatic even than what I explained on the air to get the palladiums. So by the way, on that palladium coin, we're down to the last, what, maybe dozen? I know we don't have a lot left. But
NGC sold out, still a few annex coins.
Annex, yes. Okay, so this is really neat because the last time you were able to do this was back in June.
Yes.
And we pulled the set together again because it's very hard to do this. And even though it took forever, you put it on price break. We got a price break on this, which is huge. So originally this is $1,300. Right now it's under $1,000, and we do not have a lot of these either in stock.
You know, this has been, I've sold this for years.
Yes, you have.
It's one of my most popular items. It's one of my favorite items to sell. Everybody gets to buy coins like a coin dealer. That's the way I tell you that. You get to buy coins kind of like I do. Because the reason you don't see people, and particularly even us, sell big collections of these proof sets is pretty simple. It's far more advantageous from, let's call it a profit deal, for us to literally break these coins up and sell them individually.
Right.
Than to sell them like this. Because understand, these are proof coins. I mean, we're talking about proof coins. Proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. These coins only come in these sets.
That's right.
So if you want
when you get it, it comes like this.
That's right. And so if you want a San Francisco minted Kennedy $50, any San Francisco minted, not a single solitary one was ever released into circulation. This is the only way to get them. So the only way to get a 1985 S-Mint and Kennedy Outdoors, you take this set, packaged by the U.S. Mint, literally break it open and take that coin out.
Physically, you are busting it open.
We take these coins, we wrap them up in a towel, and you take a hammer and you smash the corners, and then you pull them apart, and you wear gloves, white cotton gloves, and you pull the coins out and put them into what we call flips, and then you put them into capsules, and then you put them into boxes, and then you sell all that stuff for, instead of $9.99, for about $3,500. By the time
when you add it all together.
When you add it all together, and I'm going to go through that. But every now and then, I have enough coins where instead of doing that, I'm going to let you buy them kind of like I buy them, where we get these. So here's what it comes down to. We're going to give you every proof set made by the United States government from 1960 to 2009. Now, $9.99.95, okay, that's $20 a set. Okay? That's $20 a set.
Incredible.
Okay? So now, if you want to buy a 2018 set directly from the United States government, you can do that. It's going to cost you $42.
And this is?
$20 a set.
And which set is that?
All of them. They're all $20.
The one you said.
The brand new one, directly from the United States government, the wholesale.
Oh, right now.
I mean, that's what I'd pay. That's what everybody pays. It's
right.
for $42. That's what the government charges for a set.
Okay.
It's what they charge for the 2017 set and 16 and 15 for it. It's what they charge for the 2009 and 8 and 7 and 6 is what they charge for all of them.
Okay.
But because of, part of this is because of the palladium, people are going crazy. And so I bought 2 huge deals of proof sets because people need palladium money.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. It's
you
disrupted
really
the entire market. It's allowed me to bring this back. So now I give you...
And take off, what, $300?
Yes, and that's so I can take that. So anyway, you're $20 a set. 331 coins, am I correct there?
It is, exactly. 331 coins, yes.
$3 a coin. So $3 a coin.
Now, okay, hold on. Remember that, $3 a coin.
Because I want to go up here. So this is 1960, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. These are all silver. These are Franklin half dollars. Remember, you're paying $3 a coin.
Okay.
I have here nationally.
Point again, which one are you
right
talking
here.
about?
This coin right here, this Franklin half dollar.
That one right there.
These are silver.
Okay.
Those are proof Franklin half dollars.
Okay.
And if I go to a nationally advertised catalog, that's what I'm talking about, coin by coin. And I look at a proof 1960 Franklin half dollar, that's going to run you $56.50. $56.50, $56.50, $56.50, $56.50, and $56.50.
Which is?
That's $300 for the five half dollars.
Right.
The quarters are $19.95 a piece. They're silver. Okay, so that's another 100.
Just in the first group.
Just in the first group.
Right
so
here.
you're basically almost $100 a set here, coin by coin. So that's what I'm talking about, coin by coin. So you're about $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 for the first 5 sets. Wow. Those were the last 5 sets made at the Philadelphia Mint. Okay, and then in 1968, remember this is the 50th anniversary? There's the very first San Francisco minted proof set.
Oh,
now, they didn't make any proof sets from 65, 66, or 67. So most people, if they sell anything even close to this, don't put anything in there. But they did make what's called special mint sets that were intended to take the place of proof sets. They're just as rare and just as valuable. We include them. And we say United States Mint, special mint set. So there's no holes in your collection.
Okay.
So basically, you're $500 right here. Now, here's something I want to do. Do you mind holding that for me?
No problem.
So I know it. So I'm going to go to the 2009 set. Now, the 2009 set, by the way, isn't one lens. That's the 2009 set that you paid $20 for. These are the Lincoln cents. This is a special 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. These are done in pure copper. These are absolutely stunning. They're $13.50 a piece. Remember, you're paying $20 for the set.
Right.
$13.50 times 4. Okay, so what's that? That's like $55.
Okay.
$55 for that. Let's go here. There's all the presidential dollars. They're only $7.95 a piece, so another $32. So we're about $80 right there. Remember, you're paying $20.
Right.
Here's all the national parks. These are the quarters. These are the territorial quarters. $7.95 a piece times 6. Another $50. We're about $130 right now. Sacagawea, these are $20 a piece, and like $5 and $6. So you're about $175 right there. Remember, you're paying 20. Okay,
Right.
You're about $175 right there.
So if you do those, and
you're
that
about $700.
Set, we're almost there.
You're just about there.
Right, out of two
that's 6
sections.
sets.
Yeah,
you get
6
another
sets.
44 sets.
Right.
My favorite set in terms of this is the 2008, which is right here. was the 2008, the presidential dollars, again, $7.95. But the quarters, $25, $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, and $18.50.
Oh my gosh.
So that's like 100.
Right.
So that's like 140. The Sacagawea golden dollar is like $32.95, and this is like $37.50. You're another $200 here. So basically, the first 5 and the last 2 is $9.99, pretty much.
Right, exactly.
Now, keep in mind, in between those 7 sets, you get another 43 sets. How about all of the proof sets that have Eisenhower silver dollars in them? Right here, 73, 74, the 2 bicentennial, 77, 78. You're paying $3 a coin. Those are on average $22 a coin. Wow. How about all the Susan B. Anthonys? Those are going to be up there. 79, 80, and 81. $3 a coin. Those average about $18.50 a coin.
Wow.
How about we sell the 50 state quarters with the 6 territorial quarters? We put them in a nice red oak presentation box. Like I said, we break them up.
You break them out.
$449 for the quarters out of here. We sell the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollars. They go in here, coin by coin. I think it's about $245
for just a set of
for just a set of those.
Mm-hmm.
So what it comes down to, if you take a look at the Kennedy half dollars by themselves, let me have that back. So let's take a look at these Kennedy half dollars. See these green Kennedy half dollars? Mm-hmm. Those are basically the 5 rarest Kennedy half dollars in this whole deal right here. Okay. And so if you look at these and you want to buy those coin by coin, which many people do because they're the rarest Kennedys. So that's starting in 94, okay? So the 94, which is right there, is $21. $21, $38, $19.95, $29.50, and $34.50, and then $19.95. You're paying $3 a coin. They're about $150 for those 5 coins.
That's crazy.
So if you add up all the Kennedy half dollars in here, which only come in these sets, it's almost $1,000.
Just in the half
Just
dollars.
the half dollars. It's like buying the Kennedy half dollars. It's
and
like
then
buying
get the rest of it.
and getting all the rest of the stuff. You get all the Eisenhowers, and don't forget the Franklins.
Right.
So just the half dollars in here are about $1,250 because the Franklins are another $250. They're $56.50 a piece.
Right, right.
I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Is it possible I can get a pair of scissors?
I hate it when you do this. I hate it when he cuts these open. Drives me. Oh, he's used to breaking them open anyway. But and by the way, you get all the original packaging.
Never mind. I have this one from last time.
Okay, if you're brand new, you
so I don't have to destroy one.
Oh, good. You get all the original packaging that comes along with it, and you really call through these because if they're got a lot of discoloration or something like that, you're not even going to offer them in the set, will you?
Right. No. Check this out.
That's beautiful.
This is a proof 1961 Franklin half dollar, just the way it rolled off the mint 50-something years ago. Look at that coin. Isn't that
crazy.
spectacular?
Yeah.
This is the United States Mint. And these are all original government packaging. Look at that coin. I mean, that is
But
just...
I was saying, if there's any serious discoloration on some of these old coins, you won't even include them.
Well, those are the ones we open up and sell all the other coins in the set.
Yeah, right.
So we have to bust open the sets.
Right.
So I'm going to give you this back, sorry. So here's the way they used to come to you when I was a kid.
I think this is adorable,
This is
by the way.
So they would literally type your name on here and put a stamp on it, mail it to you. Now, I love the return address. Treasury Department, United States Mint. So return this to the big building with all the money in it. Okay, that's
Not
the
even
return.
a zip code.
That's literally the return address.
Yeah.
Okay, no zip code. Philadelphia 30 PA. But here's the thing I love. So this is the 1961 proof set. They put this in all of them, and these are included. Sooner or later, your proof coins may show evidence of oxidation, tarnish, or discoloration. We have chosen materials and methods which will delay this, but we cannot assume responsibility for this oxidation. Please do not ask us to make exchanges or adjustments. Your U.S. proof coins have been carefully inspected before relief! Exclamation point. If there should be what may seem to you, I love this, what passes for customer service in 1961, a defect or a scratch, it is no doubt a crease in the polyethylene coated mylar. We tell you this to save us both unnecessary correspondence. Okay, so
I think people should write more like that today. Just be really blunt. It's not us, it's you.
So I'm guessing the 30-day money-back guarantee is out the window on that deal, okay? Is what it comes down to. So we have literally hand-selected these because sooner or later, tarnishing and oxidation may occur. That's right. Well, we make sure that you don't have to do that.
It's pretty amazing, though. These are so old that most of them don't.
Well, here's the amazing part. Look at this. This is literally an envelope.
Yeah. They're sending money in an envelope with a stamp.
That's 57 years old.
Isn't that crazy?
This is the original government envelope this thing came in. And the way they did it, look at this incredible packaging. They have 2 pieces of cardboard that they put the thing between.
And you literally get the original cardboard that was in there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, that's what we do. For us to get nice, clean coins like we do for these sets, I mean, we have to take the best of the packages.
Right.
You know, and that's how we do that. And so there's like 62, 63, the first Kennedy right there, the only silver Kennedy that you're going to have. And so you get all the pennies, all the nickels, all the dimes, you get all the quarters, all the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollars, all of the state quarters, and these are all proof coins. Do not confuse these with regular uncirculated coins. The coins are at the bank. These aren't just like really nice coins.
Right.
These are coins that only come in here.
Right.
So
and
like,
they're only released like this.
Right. So if you look at this right here, it says right there, packaged by the U.S. Mint. See that right there? And this is the so this coin's $36.50. This one's like $19.95. The penny here, I think, is $13.50. So this set's about $70. Remember, you pay $20.
Right.
You're paying $20 a set. Every single one of these, a sold out limited edition. There's the original government seal that you're going to have right there. And all the original government packaging, if you look down by our feet, I mean, when we talk about the wall of coins, this is really the wall of coins that you're going to have right here. Look at all those original government packages that are down there. Once again, pieces of cardboard that are 30, 40, even 50 years old, so that everything is original, just the way it came out. All in the original government packaging, all the San Francisco minted coins, and all for about $3 a coin. Coin by coin, I looked at it, it's not quite, if you just buy them individually without any packaging or anything else like that, it's about almost $3,000 in the nationally advertised catalog. And so that's why you get to buy it like a coin dealer. It's why we don't sell it this way very often. Many people don't, because they break them open and sell them individually, and they're worth so much more on an individual, if purchased separately, kind of thing.
Absolutely. But what I find fascinating is the time it takes for you to get a full collection, because it's months and months and months, and then they'll come upon something, they'll find out somebody's trying to sell something off, and that's when he snatches them up, and then finally, when he gets all of it put together, he comes on the air. Now, how many of these do we start with? We had a little over 100 sets. That's it. I mean, that's
and here's what happens. And we got, what do we have, about 4 minutes left here. It always happens. I mean, we spend about 18 minutes or so on these because it's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's 300 coins, there's pennies and nickels and dimes and quarters and halves and silver coins and special mint sets and all those things, and they all add up to thousands and thousands of dollars. And you want to listen to it all. I get that.
Right.
And then starting right about now, all of a sudden people go, well, I better buy this.
Right.
And all of a sudden there's 100 and then there's like 20.
Right.
Okay. And we've not had this for 3 months.
Right.
For 3 months. And not only have we not had it in 3 months, but I've taken $300 off as well.
Which is
so
huge.
what you're doing.
Oh, wait, by the way, too, look at the flex pay. We have 5 flex pay.
We never do flex pay.
Ah, that is huge.
That might be the first 5 flex we've ever had on coins ever.
I don't think I've ever seen 5 flex pay in a coin show, ever. That's great. I didn't even realize that. That's huge. Because you know why? On my card, there's 0 flex. There wasn't supposed to be any flex.
Really? Huh.
Isn't that crazy? Hallelujah. Take advantage of that flex, because we've
never done that on this set.
Never on this set. And it wasn't even supposed to happen today, but whoever the flex fairies are made it happen. Why does that matter? Because for the first time ever, you can get this set for under $200 on flex.
Now,
that's a big deal.
That's a big deal. And here's the other thing. We do 30-day money-back guarantee, which is, people don't do it in the industry. Of all the things we sell, this is the one that most needs 30 days.
Right.
Because it could take you that long to go through it.
Yes, yes, yeah.
And look at all the coins and all the boxes and really see what you're going to get. Sure. Let me get that. So like, for instance, like I said, at $3 a coin, so we look at these Sacagawea golden dollars here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just want to look at these in the catalog. If you were to buy these individually, and we sell them individually all the time. So the Sacagaweas, so I just want to start here, these little golden dollars, and there's 10 of them. And here's the prices in the catalog for those 10. $10.50, $13.75, $19.95, $13.95, $13.95, $10.75, $13.50, $13.95, $20, and $10.75. So just the Sacagawea golden dollars are almost $200.
Isn't that crazy?
Just these little coins right here, instead of 30. You know, and that's what you look, coin after coin after coin after coin. I mean, the presidential dollars, the 2007, 2008, 2009 presidential dollars in proof condition, the first 3 years, they're like $7.95 a coin. Once again, you pay $3. All the Eisenhower proof dollars, the 2 different bicentennial Eisenhowers. You have type 1 and type 2 from the 75 set. Those coins are, like I said, 20-something dollars a piece. You pay $3. And if you look at even the lowly Lincoln cent in this, okay? and you're going, okay, that's the lowest common denominator. I mean, I think the Lincoln cents add up to about $300 and something.
Does it
I mean,
really?
well, these right here are
together?
$13.50 a piece, or $52 for those.
Right.
Let me look into the Lincolns here. So like I said, let's take a look at that lowest
And in
common
each set,
denominator.
you're going to get a Lincoln.
And if you go backwards,
penny.
the 2008 Lincoln is $17.50. Okay, then you go back, they don't even have the 2007. And so these are for the pennies. $5.50, $3.50, $3.50, $4.75, $4.50, $9.50, $11.50, $9.75, $8 1/4, $8.75, $8.50, $8.75.
And how many
for the
pennies are in here?
50.
50
well, there's
pennies.
53 actually, because you get 4 in
Oh,
that
right,
one.
that's right.
So you get 53 pennies.
Right.
So like $250 or $300 for the pennies.
Just the
and
pennies.
the same for the nickels, and same for the dimes, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then
really, you don't talk about the nickels much.
Right,
but
and then you have the
still.
quarters.
Right.
And you have all the state quarters, and then all the quarters that go before that, and the 5 silver quarters.
That's great.
And then you got the half dollars, and then you got the dollars, and you put all of it together, and like I said, you get to buy like a coin dealer.
And again, just
and
so
that's
you know,
the key. You get
we
to
got
buy
about
like a
30
coin
seconds, but price break, the price will go up to the full price. The price break is a temporary drop in price, but I will guarantee you these will be on the air, if there's any left, at almost $1,300. So again, take advantage, and that 5 Flex,
5 Flex
never
first
seen that on
time,
the
first time in
ever.
3 months,
Yeah,
price break.
Yeah, it's a big deal. All right, so
All of
stay
that.
right there. Mike, thanks for hanging out. That was really a fun
Appreciate
couple
it, yeah.
hours. I think Marlo's coming up next, right? And hi, darling. Oh, yes, hi, darling. With the, she's right beside me. Oh,
There she
hello. And she will have the last look at our today's special. I'll be back at a big Diane Gilman fall fashion kickoff coming up this weekend. So thanks for hanging out with us. And Marlo's up next.
Hi, everybody. I hope that you're having a great Friday evening. You're in for a real treat. As Suzanne